What's up, everybody? Doc Dog 1985. Yo, there's levels to this. All right. I don't have a lot of time, so we're going to get straight to the point. Stop saying that Game Pass is bad for gaming. Stop it. Stop. I'm going to tell you how Game Pass is actually good for gaming and how you should want Sony to come out with a Game Pass. Okay? First thing we're going to talk about Game Pass is not a streaming service. That's not what it is. You can stream games on xCloud, right? If you got Game Pass Ultimate, so you can have it on your phone, on a tablet. You can stream games. You can if you wish, but that's not what it's ultimately about. Game Pass allows you to download games and play them on your console of choice. Okay, that's number one. So it's not just a streaming service. So a lot of people out here are worried about like, well, Game Pass, all this other stuff, and internet cap and everything. Look, you were gonna download the game anyways. So here's the deal: if you have a digital copy of a system, or if you've ever downloaded a game, that's what Game Pass is. So calm down. It's not a streaming service. It's number one. Okay. Number two, people saying that Game Pass doesn't have valuable games. Okay, listen, it works exactly like Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, all that other stuff. Once the movie comes out and then the movie's no longer making revenue that way, they go ahead and put it on Hulu, Netflix, Amazon, whatever, right? You're going to tell me that you never watched a movie on Netflix that you remember came out in the movies, but you just never went and saw it? Are you mad now that it's on Netflix? No, you're taking advantage that it's on Netflix. You're going to watch it. Some people will be like, I'll wait till it comes out on Netflix. I ain't tripping. That's number two. So there's great games on Game Pass. Witcher 3, I haven't even played it yet, but apparently this thing is like the next best thing since sliced bread. All the Mass Effects on Game Pass. I've never played them. All the Crisis on Game Pass. All the Gears on Game Pass. All the freaking what else we got? What else we got? The Yakuza's on Game Pass. There's Resident Evil so there's a whole bunch of games, good games on Game Pass. So don't say that there's not good games on Game Pass. There are. But here's the thing too, guys. If a game, I'm gonna give you an example myself, is not on Game Pass that you want to play, the same way, let's say you want to watch a movie on Netflix, Hulu, or whatever, and it's not on Netflix and Hulu, guess what you can still do? You can still buy the game. It's not like if you have Game Pass, you're not allowed to buy games. That's not the way this works. It's not like if we have Netflix and Hulu, we're not allowed to buy freaking movies. I looked up Training Day this morning just to prove the point. Training Day is a great movie. It's not on Netflix, it's not on Hulu, it's not on Amazon Prime. But guess who does have it for sale? Google Play. So I can literally buy the movie digitally if I want, or I could go to Best Buy, I could order the movie. It's still around. You would think a movie as old as Training Day, right? I probably would, it'd be difficult to get. Well, guess what? No, it's not. You can still get the movie, even though I have Netflix and Hulu. So it's not threatening anything of that. Game Pass is great for gamers, guys. Let me explain one last thing. We'll talk about music. When I was growing up, where I grew up, the only rappers I was listening to was East Coast rappers. Not only East Coast up north rappers. I mean, New York, New Jersey, Philly. That's it. That's it. I wasn't listening to nobody else because we were actually going and buying CDs, right? Once I got streaming service, first streaming service I got was Spotify. I heard of this dude called Stormzy. He's a UK rapper. He's not even a United States rapper. He's a UK rapper. I looked him up on Spotify to see if he was on there. And guess what? He is on there. I listened to his entire album and loved it. I'm telling you right now, if I didn't have Spotify and I had to buy his album, I wouldn't have bought it because I wouldn't have risked spending my money on a rapper that I've never even heard on the radio, that I had no idea about. But because in my mind I was listening to his album for free, I really wasn't because I was paying for the subscription for Spotify the same way I pay for the subscription for Game Pass. I gave it a shot and I loved it. Same thing is happening on Game Pass. Somebody said to me, hey, Doc, you need to try out this game. All the time, people tell me to try out games that are on Game Pass that I would have never tried out. I would have never bought Ori, never would have bought it. I don't know if I would have bought Titanfall 2. I probably never would have bought it. But you know what? It's on Game Pass. So I'm trying them out. And guess what? They're freaking awesome. They're amazing. Game Pass is introducing me to more games. So when people are saying that Game Pass is gonna lower the value of video games, and video games creator are gonna get lazy because they're just gonna put their games on subscription services, you're not thinking about this. Developers now are gonna have more competition than ever. Think about what it's like now. If you're an East Coast rapper, if you're trying to make it even in the East Coast just locally, think about the competition that you have now. Cause that kid that grows up in the Bronx or Queens or Manhattan, whatever, he can literally listen to rappers from across the world. Why would he listen to you? Your rap better be amazing. That's the same thing with games now. I can play a game from any developer. Because here's the truth: if there wasn't Game Pass or any of that stuff, we all know who the good developers are, right? If Rockstar makes a game, you could bet money on it. You're not gonna give a chance to anybody else, pretty much, right? But now, I'll try your game. Why not? I was already on Game Pass. So Game Pass is good for everybody. If Sony came out with a Game Pass, it would still be good for everybody. It's not going to stop these big developers from still making games and still charging you $60, $70 for when it first comes out. Stop. Stop putting that narrative. And Game Pass is not streaming. Stop that as well. Doc Dog 1985, there's levels to this. How do you not see the value in Game Pass? We out. Peace.